Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler with your host, Wally. We're going to continue looking at different cities in the Texas Independence Trail. Today is San Antonio. You're going to watch some of the highlights, some of the things that you can do while you are there. We're going to start off with museums. One of the museums there is the Whitty Museum. It's a good natural history museum and a cultural museum that you can go visit. It's got plenty of dinosaur bones that you can look at. There's Dinosaur Ted or Dinosaur Herb. I'm not sure which one it is. And then we have the Mcnair Museum, which has several exhibits that you can go visit. They have constantly rotating exhibits, plus they have some classics like Monet and stuff. It really does have a nice collection of art. And I've seen something new every single time I've gone, and I've gone a lot. I love the setup. It's an old house that surrounds a patio or a plaza. It's pretty cool. Plus I love this love sculpture. So go visit it. We also have the San Antonio Museum of Art. This is more of a historical and cultural museum. It's got art from the Egyptian times, Greek times, Roman times, plus some Southeast Asian art. It's pretty cool to look at. I mean, it's got some awesome stuff, plus some modern Texas stuff. Now we have San Pedro Springs. You can go and take a dip. Don't believe people who tell you it's all dirty and everything. It's a pretty fun place to go. And this is where the spring used to come out of. It's weird. Whether the San Antonio Botanical Gardens, which are amazing, they're huge. There's a lot to walk through. There's a lot of plant specimens. There's a couple of atriums you can walk into. Definitely a must-do when you're in San Antonio. We have the Japanese tea gardens. Perfect picture opportunities. It's an awesome place. Next up is the San Antonio Zoo. My favorite thing to do at the San Antonio Zoo is to watch the hippos. They're pretty huge, they're pretty dangerous, but these fish, cichlids, swim around them. Then there's Breckenridge Park, where a lot of the attractions are located. You can take a train to just see what the park looks like. It's an old park. I think it's one of the oldest in Texas. And plenty of birds migrate through there, so you're sure to watch a lot of birds. Or see a lot of birds. And there's this weird bridge. It's not made of... I'm not sure what it's made out of, but I don't think it's wood. Then we can go to Market Square, where we can see some traditional mariachis and singers and eat at traditional Mexican restaurants. Then you can do some shopping at the mercado. You can find some of the finest Mexican crafts. And there's plenty to buy, plenty to see, plenty to do in this area. So I recommend going. Please shop. Then we have the Spanish Governor's Palace, which is where Moses Austin came to ask for permission to settle in Texas, and which kickstarted the whole Texas thing. It's got a beautiful backyard. I wish my backyard looked like that. Then when you go to Casa Nevada State Historic Site, it's the home of one of the original signers of the Texas Constitution. And there he is. He's one of my personal heroes. He did a lot for Texas. The San Fernando Cathedral is also located in downtown San Antonio. It's a working cathedral, so there's weddings and quinceañeras and all this stuff there through most of the year. And there are the remains of the animal defenders. I'm not sure how they fit them all in there. But if you're in San Antonio, make sure to check out the San Antonio Missions. It's a National Historic Park. There's 4 of them. My favorite is the San Jose mission, which is the one that's the most complete. It still has its walls and everything. They are working churches, but not as active as San Fernando would be. So there's several of them. This is San Juan. It's been renovated, and then we have Espada, which hasn't been renovated, so you can see all the brickwork that they used. Then of course we have the Alamo. Don't come to Texas unless you're going to come to the Alamo. Yes, I said that. It's my favorite place in Texas. I just like coming here because it's hacky and fun and full of historical drama. And there's plenty to do there at the Alamo. We have plenty of attractions such as the Wax Museum, a curiosities place, the Guinness World Record, the Buckhorn Saloon, which is basically a bunch of taxidermied animals, and further on you can see the Museum of Western Art, which has a lot of cows and horses and cowboys and Indians. It's a pretty big museum and I liked it. You can see a lot of the cool American art that people love. And of course we have the Riverwalk, another must-do while you are in San Antonio. You get on little boats and they take you around. Don't be afraid of the lines, they move pretty fast. They give you a nice little tour of downtown San Antonio along the river. And then we have our San Antonio Tower. You can dine at the top or just take the ride up and take a look at San Antonio. So this is San Antonio for you. Make sure you go, make sure you visit. So some of the things that you can do. I hope you go and have some fun. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.